To go out of your way to do something. So this is a phrase that we use when we talk about doing something for someone or doing something in general. And it's not necessarily convenient for us to do it, right? We made an extra effort to do it. We'll say, I went out of my way to do this. So it's like I kind of took a detour from my original plans to do something, usually in most cases to help somebody. And it's just a way of saying you took a detour, or it wasn't necessarily the most convenient decision for you to make, but you did it anyway. I troubled myself to do this. It's kind of like in Spanish, people will say, no hubieras molestado. Like you shouldn't have bothered to do it, or you shouldn't have. People will say that. And this is kind of a similar idea. Like I went out of my way to do something. So here's a few examples of using this phrase, to go out of your way to do something. Example would be if my friend needed somebody to help him move and he didn't have anybody, and I canceled plans that I already had to help him move. I could say, well, I went out of my way to help you, or I'm going out of my way to help my friend. A lot of times you'll hear this phrase used when somebody's maybe not very appreciative of the kind gesture that you make for them. For example, let's say I helped my friend move, and then my friend is like, well, you didn't really do that great of a job, or maybe you broke some of my dishes when you were helping me move. And I say, you know what? I went out of my way to help you, and it doesn't even seem like you really appreciate what I did. And here I am going out of my way to help you. So when somebody uses this phrase, to go out of your way, it's just to be inconvenienced, basically, is what you're saying. It wasn't something that was very easy for you to do. For example, if my friend needs some money, and I don't really have any money to let him borrow, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hold off buying a new pair of shoes, so I can give you some money to borrow. I might say I went out of my way to help my friend because he really needed money at the moment. So that's what it means to go out of your way to do something. And like I say, a lot of times people will use this expression when they're kind of being dramatic or exaggerating, and like they're telling a story and saying, I went out of my way to do this. It's like, I was inconvenienced to do this. It's something that I didn't have to do, but that I did. I went out of my way to do it.